Let's see who tunes in. Let's see who gets notifications. Let's see what's cooking. Welcome. Good morning. Hello, replay viewers. I don't feel like holding the phone. Let me clamp this down somewhere. And the sun is so strong. With all the snow here in Brooklyn Bridge Park, here in the City Hall Park, here in the snow amongst the little snow here. Too nice of weather. Nobody showed up on the tour, so I get paid and get to do this video, which is great. Guess notifications didn't go out. We'll give it some time here. We'll give it some time. We'll give it some time. Everyone's still slumbering, sleeping, the sleep of ages, enjoying my coffee. Maybe I should walk the Brooklyn Bridge, who knows? Maybe I should walk the bridge, which is absolutely beautiful out here right now. God is good. You know why God is good? He always provides. Even in your darkest days. Even when everything, you think the chips are all against you. And I don't care what God you believe in. This is any God. There's even the inner God inside your heart. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Let's go into the Brooklyn Bridge, see what the hell happens. With you people. With you people. Here at City Hall Park. Da 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 da. 'Cause I'm ready to learn. Yes, I'm ready to learn. Da, da, da. Get this camera adjusted here. Here we go. Come on, notifications. What, notifications did not work? Got one. I got one in there. I got one. Who was the one person? Tell me you love me. Good to see you, Jan. Welcome. Private live stream for you, Jan. At this point, we're in City Hall Park. Nobody showed up on the tour, so unless I get paid, and I'm out here having a coffee. So today's a good day. God is good. God is good. Everything happens for a reason. You know, Jan, and this is the truth, I really do feel this way. I woke up this morning, and it's like, no, you know what, Jan? Don't be pissed off about it. So I'm going to tell you something. I woke up this morning, and I felt liberated. I felt like a huge weight has been lifted from me, and I could focus on actual endeavors that where I feel appreciated as a content creator. And I woke up with just, I was happy. When I woke up this morning, I was so freaking happy. I'm gonna attach you guys down here somewhere. Come on, attach. Attach, damn it. I want to talk to Jan and, well, the one other person already left. There were two people in here. Yeah, I'm good. No, I'm good. You know, it's like it's better over here on YouTube, and it's in the end it's their loss. This is the thing. in the end, it's their loss. Because it's better here. They care about me as a creator more. They care about you guys, the viewers, more. There's none of this BS that goes on here than goes on over there. And that's what I felt when I woke up this morning. I felt like this energy just being expelled from me. And it was like a toxic cleanse. And I'm empty now. You know, there is no poison inside me anymore. And when I woke up this morning, that was my life affirmation, was that this happened all for a reason. And they are. When you look at what's happening over there and who creates what and what people do, I was one of the last people who actually gave a crap about their viewers and about my fellow broadcasters. So I want to give shout outs for everyone who's reached out to me over the last few hours. Mary NYC, Marty, Kyle the Mac, JS Scope, Mike Tends to Travel, of course Jamie doing an amazing broadcast yesterday. She did not have to do that. Amazing. So many people, you know, and you guys, the viewers, you guys know who you are. You know, and what I'm noticing is that there are certain few people, I'm not going to name names, but certain people are staying silent on the issue even though they know what's going on. And their silence speaks volumes. And when it's time to move platforms and maybe help them, maybe they may not get the most help from me. Especially if I met you in person and you've been silent on this issue. And because I did put out a couple of cryptic tweets this morning. Are you going to be an actual person or a Periscope person? This is what I'm getting to. And yeah. So it is what it is. We'll see what happens by the end of the day. By the end of the day, I will know who the people who gave a kind of half a crap about me are. The other people are just Periscope people, and they have an alliance to they have an allegiance to something that is not loyal to them. They are loyal to a product that is not loyal to them. Periscope as a whole, for the content creators and users of the app, viewers, they're not loyal to you. There is no loyalty. It's only what can I get from you and how much of your success can I piggyback off of. In the end, that's what it is. So these people will be known, and you know, people will find out. I will find out, and then in my heart of hearts, I will make up my own mind. Good morning, Dave. It's not crap, Dave. It's a new beginning. It's a new chapter. It's better horizons. It's new horizons. Actually, that's a great video here on YouTube from the 1939 World's Fair. New Horizons. We will go to that amusement park, 1960. But this is like, I guess this is like my post, like, you know, standing Joe. That's it. They don't get Perfect Strangers theme anymore when they ride over the bridge. They don't get that anymore. You know? There's not too many serious content creators left. And the ones that are serious, depending on favoritism and how much Periscope likes them, they're either buried in the channels and nobody sees them, or they have disengaged audiences. And but I have nobody showed up on my tour, so this is my tour right now for you guys. I'm going to be on for I don't know how long, until maybe like 10:30, 11 o'clock. We'll just hang out here downtown. But I woke up this morning like this gigantic weight has been lifted. There is so much ridiculousness on there, but I mean, there's always been kind of madness on Periscope. There kind of always been kind of nonsense on Periscope. So if I reappear on the other app, it's done. I'm not coming back. Even if I reappear and they email me an apology and all that, there's no coming back for me. There is no coming back, not even for the radio show. There is no coming back. Because the way I see it is, if you can't manage your own property, if you cannot manage your own property properly, then what am I gonna do there? Oh yeah, you know what, Jan? I was angry about it for like a good half hour. I was like really pissed. But then this is why God is good, folks. And oh yeah, no, the Rebel Radio will now go on to Twitch. But unfortunately, we have to do it live. You can't save it. So you got to catch it live, or you don't catch it at all. Well, I'll do it on Live Me Now or whatever. But I want to go to Twitch because people know what the hell Twitch is. I mean, might do one today. Who knows? I might do one today. But, you know, the mismanagement, yeah, another platform, exactly. The mismanagement over there is tremendous. The favoritism is in your face. Exactly. I just got to put out what time I'm going to be on. And that's the thing. I'll put it out that, you know, we're going to be on at such and such time. But this is a new day. This is a new day. Look, the sun is freaking shining. I'm happy. I woke up this morning and, you know, I talked to my wife yesterday, and she goes, you know, you didn't really like it over there the last year anyway. And she's right. For the most part, I didn't really like it over there. It was becoming very routine. Exactly. The playlist lives on. That's what I love. The playlist didn't go anywhere. You can still listen to the, you know, to the music. And these are my questions in the end. Is if I got terminated for playing music, then what the hell is The Flash doing? And what the hell is a lot of other people doing with music in the background? I think personally the reason why they kicked me off the platform is because she is right. That's why she's my wife. The thing, you know, I think they kicked me off because I was reminding people that bots are illegal here in New York State, and you know how they didn't clean up their own platform, and it is stealing the super hearts. Exactly. If you gave me super, let me apologize now for everyone who gave me super hearts over the past few months. And that's another thing I was complaining about. I was very, very adamant and vocal in saying how how they're figuring out reasons to get rid of people's super hearts or get rid of people's accounts so they could take all the money. I don't think they want to hear people like me say that. So I honestly think they silenced me because I've been speaking out on the truth. So, and I think they're scared. I'm happy you'll apologize for never buying into that. I'm happy you never bought into that. How about that? I'm happy you never bought into that. Exactly. But why? Well, why is The Flash still here? The Flash plays copyright music. What the hell? But again, The Flash is Kayvon's favorite, and I have no problem tagging Kayvon publicly and being like, you know, why are you lying to your investors? Why are you lying to the people who are putting capital behind Twitter and Periscope and the live video features? You know, why you gotta lie to Fox Sports and have 2/3 of their audience during Super Bowl Sunday be bots, and then you have 4 or 5 broadcasts with a lot of people on there rebroadcasting the Super Bowl? Yeah, but see, Lane was suspected of using bots. Lane was suspected of using bots. And I know she jumped up in numbers fairly quick over a short amount of time. And I have shown my adventures on YouTube. Yes, I have. Let's clamp you down here. There we go. So, My adventures don't stop. My adventures don't stop. They keep on going. But, you know, Lane was suspected of using bots, and I think that's why they X'd her out of the world. Thank you so much, Go for Hockey. Ain't going nowhere, baby. It's better over here on YouTube. It's better over here on YouTube. Look at the image quality. Look at the image. All I gotta say is look at the image quality. Does it look like I'm videoing through a potato? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's nice to hear YouTube remind me, like, oh, we're gonna get rid of the bots, so your subscriber number may go down. You know, and like this is a platform where they strive on keeping it clean and keeping it fair. And as long as you play by the rules, you don't abuse anyone, you're good to go. On Periscope, it's the exact opposite. It's, I think they do want the drama, and exactly they are, Dave. They are. The good family members, the ones who get it, if they're not already here, they're coming here today. You know, people. Oh, a lot of people talked about me on Scope this morning. Yeah, everyone's like, "What did he do?" Yeah, well, it's either the radio show or me speaking out, or me speaking out against the the lies and the misleading. I don't think they like that. I don't think they like me saying, because that's what I said on my very, very last Periscope, you know, about how Super Hearts are a scam. And this is only because I was only saying what I was saying about Super Hearts because I watched about 3 broadcasts with people who, by the way, who I've never seen before, but they've been scoping for a while, and they have a good community, have a lot of followers, and they, you know, these 3 people have one thing in common: they all played music. And they are syncing. They are, believe me, Go for Hockey, they're syncing. So I'm watching these Periscopes, and one girl in particular, she's like a really great singer. I know I'm not the first. I know the 100th radio show will be on Twitch. That's right. The 100th radio show will be on Twitch. That's right. And I was going to go all out for the 100th radio show, by the way, and I'm still going to go all out for the 100th radio show. I'm going to have to make new graphics today for the radio show. So that's going to be fun. But yes, the 100th episode of the radio show is going to be on Twitch. How funny is that? But I watched this performer, this singer-songwriter, basically say it's not even worth it to be on Periscope anymore because people were giving her a lot of Super Hearts over the last 3-4 months, and she wasn't getting paid. And then I turned to another scope, and they're saying the exact same thing. Exactly. Get on Twitch. You know, and that tells you, Jan. That tells you how professional they run their application. They run their application so professionally that they can't even give me a straight answer. And here's the thing. I am not going to email them. If they email me, I'm not going to respond back. There is no there's no communication between me and Periscope. And if they want to kick me off of Twitter also, they can kick me off of Twitter. But I've seen, listen, you know what Twitch is, you know what Periscope is becoming? I'm going to tell you what Periscope is becoming, and you guys may know what I'm talking about. Periscope is becoming, and is, in my opinion, and is Gab. Do you know what Gab is? Have anyone heard? Have you ever heard what Gab is? Gab is like, you know, like a message board for crazy, you know, right-wing people who don't like blacks and Hispanics and all that. And you know, real vile racist people live on Gab. And that's what Periscope is. You have crazy Mike Krascenovich giving conspiracy theories when the blue light was happening over in Queens, and people were eating it up. And by the way, the only platforms that they're able to, now mind you, Mike Krascenovich, Alex Jones from InfoWars, where is the only place they're allowed to live broadcast on? On effing Periscope. On effing Periscope. So that's where they get to live. And now Periscope is Gab. So if you want to be associated with that, you know, and car chases you can see anywhere. Car chases are on Facebook and all that. I'm talking about people who create content on there. And you have a lot of racist kind of crap over there. And you know what? If that's what they want, then that's what they get. That's what they want. That's what they get. And people like me will completely, and volcanoes away, exactly. And you know, there's some great volcano cameras here on YouTube. There's some great volcano cameras here on YouTube. Down there, there's one in Mexico. It's like multiple views of like this one volcano. It's so cool to watch. It's like relaxing seeing it. Yeah, racist and naked people, people smoking blunts, you know, doing drugs, you know, like Hindsight, a very prolific drama periscoper. He goes, and this is, I'm quoting him now, Periscope is the only place you could get drunk and smoke a blunt on without them kicking you off the platform. And that's the truth. You have nothing but people who do drugs and who gossip and who are racist and they're naked, who, you know, or my favorite, they play a video of a girl, they play a 40-second video of a girl doing yoga for 22 and a half hours, and it garners over 100,000 views. That's what they want on there. The day I get kicked off, Alex Bobkov's being on the trending list. That tells you everything right there. Cabin has Wi-Fi. Nice. Oh my God, enjoy it. Oh. I wish I was in South Carolina right now. God is good. Enjoy it, Dave. God is freaking good. Oh my God. Enjoy it. Oh, hope it doesn't rain. Yes, naked drunk racist people on Periscope. That sounds about right to me. Like here you have a person like Vicky Winters who's supposed to be deplatformed from Periscope, and she's still on there spewing hate. You know? I learned all this today. Nice. Yeah, inner kitchen. Yeah, talking ugly. I know. That's what they want. That's what they want on Periscope. That's what they want. That's what Jack Dorsey wants. That's what Jack Dorsey, Andy Sultan, and Kayvon want. So that's what they want. That's the quality they want on their live video platform. That's what they want. You know? Listen, I have some people who have approached me for a potential sponsorship here on my YouTube channel. And by the way, they found me here on YouTube. And the first thing they said was, you have to do less on Periscope. Because it's like a dog chasing its own tail. No matter how many new subscribers you get, no matter how big your following is, you're still talking to the same group of people over and over again. Where is the expansion? Where are these new people that are subscribing? And they never give you a straight answer. You know, of course, the notifications don't really work because they're algorithmic. But what the hell? Where are these new people? And you're just talking to the same people over and over again. Just a circle jerk of the same people. And mind you, a lot of the people who watch Periscope are really, really good people, right? They're fantastic people. But it's like these people who, there's going to be more interaction. Absolutely. The comments will flow. See, here's the thing. You got to think about your comments a little bit more now, you know, because they're, you know, you can't comment only so many times. Listen, folks, 30 seconds. If you could wait 30 seconds if you comment too much, don't worry about it. But it's fine. But the interaction is there. We're still going to be around here. Let's walk over to the Brooklyn Bridge. Let me show you. Let's hang out by my office for a little bit. But they're gonna shovel over here. We still have a little bit of snow around. That's what they want. Exactly. You say hello to groups of people. Exactly. They know they only have us. Exactly. And that's the thing. There's no loyalty. You know, here we are. We've been with them for almost 4 years. You know. It speaks volumes on how they manage the thing. And, you know, it's a joke. It's kindergarten. And for the people who don't get it, you know, enjoy languishing over there because I really don't care. I like Nibble's Twitter response also. The people who really care about me, and I don't want to sound selfish, but the people who really cared about me have really come out and shined over the past few hours. And I'm very grateful for that. Because the people who are staying silent, and I'm talking about more broadcasters than viewers, the people who have stayed silent and who know what the situation is, the people who stay silent Your silence is speaking volumes. And when it is time to change platforms, especially to come here to YouTube, I might not help you. I probably won't help you. Because as I was loyal to you in the past, you were not loyal to me now. And I'm a New Yorker. I'm from Brooklyn. Okay? Life is short. I don't got time for no BS and no jibba jabba as I walk through a gigantic puddle. It is what it is. All right. Let's go out onto the Brooklyn Bridge. Well, I can't even see the comments because it's so bright over here. Actually, let's not walk over the Brooklyn Bridge because it's so bright and I can't read comments. I wanted to believe they had not seen it yet. I want to believe that too. But I know one I'm not going to name names, but I know one broadcaster in particular who was in Jamie's broadcast last night. And Jamie, if you ever come to New York, my dearest Jamie, you and your husband, your mom, I will really roll out the red carpet for you because she did not have to put her account into jeopardy and say what she said, because that was a beautiful thing what she did. Yeah, the picture quality here is amazing. We're at 60 frames over here at 720. So it's an actual HD image. It's not like Periscope. Periscope tops out at 480. But there's one broadcaster in particular who was in Jamie's broadcast, and I was expecting this person to come out and to just let me know. But I've heard nothing from this person, and it kind of lets me down. But again, the question is going to be asked today: are you an actual person or are you a Periscope person? Because I have no time for Periscope people. I have no time for these people. If you're a Periscope person, you stay on there and that's it. I don't know you. Nobody knows Periscope. Here's Periscope 4 years old. Nobody knows what the hell it is. So it is. It's very disappointing. It's very disappointing, Jen. It's very disappointing. But you know, everything happens for a reason. Like I said, I woke up this morning and it was like a weight was lifted. It was like this weight was lifted and a new freaking day has dawned. A new day has dawned. I love what she said last night. I know she really did put it all on the line. And if they take down her channel for speaking out for me, then what does that tell you about Periscope and the people who run it as a whole? I mean, let's get down to brass tacks. Let's get down to brass tacks. What is that really saying? You know, I guess they want people to sell bots and views, and I guess that's what they want. They want the Bob Covs. They want these people who buy a bunch of super hearts and give them out to people who then beg for more super hearts. Yeah. They do, exactly. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. No love lost over here. No love lost. Life is short. This is, you know, I keep on saying this, you know, especially for people like the old man on the roof and all that. Life is short. Oh, I know, Jan, that you and a lot of people have already said that. If she gets her channel taken down, you will hear me complain about that a lot. You will hear me complain about that so much. Let's get a nice visual New York shot here for everyone, and we'll continue our conversation. Right here is good. Let's clamp down the camera. The clamp is so strong. There it is. Here on Broadway. We are here on Broadway, Park Row. This is where all the newspapers used to be. Woolworth building right up there. The New York Globe building right behind me. Behind me, that was the tallest building in the world in 1899. 1899. The tallest building in the world is right behind me. All the food for thought that they're never gonna get anymore on Periscope. All the fun stuff you know and love from me, they're never gonna get now, ever again. Even if they bring back my channel, they're never gonna get it back. And I really do, it's their loss. It's their loss. And the people who wanna maybe sponsor me here on YouTube, they're happier than pigs and poop. It only repays, exactly. It only repays itself. Doesn't go anywhere, baby. Let's walk around a little bit more. Let's walk around a little bit more. I want to walk around now. I wish Sea-Glass Carousel was open. I would ride a Sea-Glass Carousel right now. I would totally ride the Sea-Glass Carousel right now if it was open. They're only open on the weekends. But you guys, the people who get it, I'm here for you guys. I am here for the people who get it. I am here for the people who want to have a good broadcast, who want to be a part of a good community like mine. This is the power of live streaming. You're gonna find an audience. It may take a little bit longer than anticipated, but if you keep at it and you be very strict on your viewers, you know, you don't let any BS go around, you don't let any harassment, any of that go around. It only gets better from here. It only gets better from here. And like I said, it's like a weight. It's like a weight lifted off me. I woke up this morning and I was just like, I felt liberated. I felt free. I felt free because now, for all the haters, and that's where all my haters live anyway, is over there on Periscope and Twitter. It's like, yeah, now I'm gone. Now I'm gone. What you gonna do now? Exactly. What goes around comes around. Absolutely. I mean, they lost somebody that could actually, you know, make the platform more just and fair and clean They shouldn't be so negligent when it comes to all these view bots and all the repeat copy bots and all that stuff. They shouldn't be so lenient on it, but I guess they really don't care. I guess they're willing to lie to you, the viewer, to you, the broadcaster, and for you, the broadcasters who keep on going on there knowing how unsafe the environment is and you just turn a blind eye to it, keep on lying to yourselves because that's all you're doing. You are lying to yourself. And if you want to lie to yourself, if you're fine with lying to yourself, then God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your time on Periscope. Me, I have too much integrity for myself and my viewers to continue to put up with that BS. Look, it's the World Trade Center. Yay. Exactly. Talking about the snow. I know, going at 2. The abruptness shows how little they care. It really shows you how professional they run the application. If they can't even give me an email or an answer on why and what they did, this is why I say I'm never going to come back. So we have it looks like we have a photo shoot here in front of the steam vent. That's right. Good morning, World Trade. Let's go into the World Trade Center. They're doing a fashion shoot. Doing a fashion shoot here in front of the steam. You know, it's like if you saw that last Periscope I did, you had that guy who was speaking French, right? And this is the reason. This is maybe the reason. This is one of my theories on why I got kicked off. You had the guy who was speaking French, right? And the guy was speaking French, and I said, all right. You know, he was speaking to somebody else, and these two people were speaking French back and forth. And I was like, you know, and this is like a rule, like you don't speak foreign languages in other people's, you know, broadcasts, like as if they didn't even exist, you know. So these people were going back and forth, and what ended up happening? We block. Oh, we got the rat. We block the French people. And then the French guy came in with a new account right away, and then he created a protected Twitter account just to send me some hateful messages, all within the span of about 5 minutes. This is the problem with Periscope. This is the problem. Absolutely. Yeah, it's not a real number, Ed. Good to see you. It's not a real number. You know what? I gotta tell you something right now, folks. I smell a rat. The rat is huge. The rat is looming over my head. The fake numbers is represented by that rat right there. The fake numbers are represented by this. All right, I smell a rat. This is Periscope. This is for you, Jack Dorsey. This is for you, Kayvon. Continue to lie to yourselves. Continue to lie to your users. This is the big, fat, smelly rat in honor of everyone who works at Twitter and the mismanagement over there at Twitter. Good to see you, Walter. I smell a rat, and there it is right there behind me. So for everyone who loves the Periscope, and listen, for everyone who's like blindly loyal to Periscope, do me a favor, keep lying to yourselves, because this is what you're doing. You're in La La Land. Like, again, remember, somebody who has 73,000 followers on Periscope has the same amount of reach as somebody with 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. I mean, on Periscope. What does that really mean? I mean, that's a wide swing, am I right? You have the same amount. Again, how many people log in to Periscope on an everyday basis around the world? 40,000. 40,000. That is it. 40,000. Continue to lie to yourselves, folks. I want to hear all these people about how Periscope is so great. And then the other thing I love about Periscope is I love the outright stealing of ideas. You know, you have Chris Rossetti, aka Free to Laugh Now. He creates a show called Name That Sound, and then you have people stealing it, saying that it's their idea. So exactly, Jan, exactly. I saw that broadcast. He had less than that. It was like 20, maybe 16 commenting, but you have 8.6K in the room. And then I already have more subscribers here on YouTube than The Flash. The Flash didn't even break 400. Now, if you're having broadcasts where you're regularly hitting 40, 50,000 people, 100,000 people a broadcast, where are these people trickling down to your other social media platforms? Where are they on your Twitter? Where are they on your Instagram? Where are they on your YouTube channel? In the end, what that makes me say and feel about The Flash is that The Flash, just like Periscope and Kayvon, they're all complicit in fraud, misleading, and lying to their viewers and to their users. And the people who can't handle a low live viewer concurrent number, they got to get over it. It makes it easy to delete the app, right, Griff? Good to see ya. Just get Twitch. We'll do the radio show on Twitch. Holy crap. It's the truth, Dave. It's the truth. I don't want to say this, but again, you're complicit in fraud if you believe those inflated numbers over there. Continue to lie to yourself. That's all I have to keep saying. Continue to lie to yourselves over there on Periscope. Because in the end, it's all you're going to get. In the end, all you're going to get is fake inflated numbers. All right? And then everyone goes, oh, it's the best. It's the best. No, it's not. No, it's not. I love these people coming out. Oh, well, it's not the same. There's more interact. But then again, here's something. You remember when I do those polls? Like, remember when I did that? Sorry about the wind noise, guys. You remember when I did that poll about is it more important to watch the broadcast than comment with other people? You know, that's Periscope people. Periscope people want to just talk to other people in the broadcast. They could care less what I'm doing out here outside. They just want to be able to talk to other viewers. If that is what you want, if that overrides the actual broadcast, I might as well be a message board. I might as well be a chat room. Those are Periscope people. There's no love lost for those people. Those people could stay over there. Stay over there and continue to lie to yourselves, because that's what you're doing. And I encourage everyone, just delete it. Just delete the app today, because it's only going downhill. It's only going downhill. If you have some people you love on there, continue to support them. Don't buy super hearts, but continue to support your favorite broadcasters. But eventually, you're gonna have to come to the decision whether to keep it or delete it. And I have a feeling the majority of you guys will delete, because it's just the way it is. And you know, why am I so adamant about being truthful and about not misleading you, the viewer? Why am I so adamant about this? I'm going to show you. Because we only get one chance at this. We only get one chance at life. Yes, don't buy super hearts. Yeah, Joey saw the writing on the wall. Judy Runch saw the writing on the wall. A lot of people have, especially yesterday. A lot of people saw the writing on the wall. But this is what it's about, folks. You only get one chance. You only get one chance. Are you going to really lie to yourself for the vanity of a number? You only get one chance. You only get one chance. Now I see these people, you know, when I come to a place, when I come here, I'm actually quite happy we didn't have things like social media and live streaming. I could only imagine what people would have said and did on Periscope if it was around during September 11th. I really do. Look at the wind. Look at the wind being pushed up here from the North Tower. This is the North Tower void here. And we have the wind pushing up the water here. That looks crazy. That looks nuts. Wow. Look at that. Whoa. Wow, that's wild. Huh. That's pretty amazing. I'm getting wet over here. Let me get out of this. I'm getting wet. Oh man, that water is cold, baby. That water is cold. But you only get one chance at this, folks. You know, for the people who are blindly loyal to Periscope. Exactly, Jan. Exactly. For the people blindly loyal to Periscope, has Periscope been loyal to you? I don't think so. I don't think Periscope has been loyal to anyone except for people like The Flash. Except for people who want to fudge their numbers. I think they care about that more than anything. They care more about saving face than actually producing a good product. And for the people who say Periscope is the best, continue to lie to yourselves, because anything is better. Live Me is better than Periscope, for God's sake. But this is what, in the end, this is what matters. Is you get one chance. And do you want to lie to yourself and to your viewers? I certainly don't. I certainly don't. So, for people who continue to lie to themselves, congratulations. As we used to say in the 90s, congratulations, you just played yourself. And that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing, being blindly loyal to Periscope. You're playing yourself. Because again, if you have a message and you create good content, your viewers will follow you anywhere. Right? Absolutely. Absolutely, Jan. It is pretty awe-inspiring. Let's have a quick prayer right here. Actually, let's see. Let's have a prayer by Duty-Ron's cousin. Ever since Duty-Ron told me where his cousin's name is, I have never forgot it. So we're gonna say a quick prayer, and then I'm gonna hop on the subway. Because this is it, folks. You only get one chance. And if that's all you want to do is mislead yourself, then God bless you. Let's see. He is... Here he is. Yep, never forget. Never forget. Never forget. You only get one chance, folks. You only get one chance. Seriously, like, do you want to go in life lying to yourself for the vanity of a live viewer concurrent number? Like, let's really break this down. Do you want to lie to yourself and to your viewers? You know? For the people who hated everyone for doing no scope day, you know, they lost the whole point of no scope day. They didn't understand it because they chose to believe a fake number. They chose to lie to themselves. The people who called me an elitist, and you know who you are if you watch this on replay, the people who called me an elitist for participating in no scope day, they, guess what? Continue to lie to yourselves. If the vanity of a live viewer concurrent number is that important to you, then continue to languish and make nonsense content. You enjoyed my fap. Did you enjoy it? Let me hop on the subway. So I gotta come back here tomorrow and do a tour. Exactly, life is too precious not to have integrity. That's a great quote. That's my whole point. Like, don't you want to have integrity with yourself and be truthful to your viewers? Or just have focus on that vanity of a live viewer concurrent number. All right. Ooh, it's nice and warm in here. Oh, nice and warm in here. Yes, but Perry was crooked, yes. That was the thing. I was only going to keep on upping it on Periscope. I was going to only keep on upping the craziness on Periscope. That's what we were leading to over there. If people want to do nonsense, over there, I was going to give you some good nonsense. But what happens now? The nonsense ends up coming on here on YouTube. Now we're just going to have more fun over here on YouTube. So the little content that I was going to give Periscope gets brought over here now. It's their loss. In the end, I'm going to tell you everyone who loses without me being on me getting kicked off of Periscope. The viewers, Periscope itself, and the other broadcasters. And today I'm going to learn, especially for people who I've met in real life, broadcasters who I've met in real life. Are you a Periscope person, or are you an actual person? And the actual people have already revealed themselves. A lot of people have already revealed themselves. Marty, Mary, M Tends to Travel, Kyle the Mac, Big Daddy Judo. I mean, all these people have come out publicly or in a DM and talked to me about this. I had over 500 videos on Periscope. I had over 500. I had no oil. What? I had over 500 videos on there. But I have 900 videos here on YouTube and only counting. We will do a 1,000th video special. Nebul's reached out. You know, Nebul was pissed yesterday. And I love that GIF he put up. You know, a lot of people, a lot of viewers, you guys have made a stand. And you guys let me know that you actually care about me. But especially for the broadcasters who have stayed silent. Sponsors, yes, the sponsors are already notified. The sponsors are already well notified. But in the end, if I was taken down from music and copyright, then what the hell is the Flash doing? What the hell's a lot of people doing over there on Periscope? I'm gonna try to find a little spot to sit on here inside the Oculus here. So I want to continue this conversation here in the Oculus. And here's the other thing. I have all these new devices and all these new gadgets to be able to talk to you guys and to do these broadcasts. But here's the funny thing. I'm going to give you one really funny thing. The one thing that made Periscope unique and good was their GoPro functionality. And the one thing that made them unique, they chose not to update. And they're lying to people on the Slack group saying, oh yeah, the update is coming. For an update that never comes. You read a Twitter post around 1:30 in the morning, been so angry there was no sleeping. Yeah, a lot of people got very upset. A lot of people have gotten upset over this. And then, like Jamie says, if it happens to me, it could happen to all of you guys. And that's the thing. It could happen to... This is my mocha. It's my mocha. That's my mocha. If it could happen to me, it could happen to anyone. And the way they X'd me out of the Periscope world just shows you where their loyalty and where their priorities stand. I guess I should have been saying that Kayvon and Jack Dorsey were hanging around the masturbation table, and I should have started calling more people phonies and losers. Because if I called more people losers and phonies, then maybe I would have still been on the application. That's who they want on there. They want drama people. They don't want people who actually create good content. They don't want people who are like tour guides, like traveling people, you know, like Rick Steves, you know. They don't want that. They don't want people with content that you need 5 brain cells for. They want content. They want mindless nonsense content. That's what they want. They want people to bully other people. They want people to talk smack about other people, or like, just look. All I have to say is, exactly, who thinks they're safe? They're sadly mistaken. Exactly. If you want to know the direction the direction Periscope is going, look no further than KMZ reports and the Scopy Awards. I want you to go look that stuff up, because that is the direction that Periscope is going. And for people who do any kind of meaningful content on there, guess what? Those are the people that you're kind of battling out for viewers with, because that's who Periscope prefers. Periscope prefers people who do dark scopes, talking about other people, you know, making a parody music about people killing their cats and pooping on themselves, and this is what they want. You know, for people to show a beautiful sunset, they don't want that anymore. Periscope doesn't certainly want that anymore. That's too straight. That's too much. That's too straight of content that doesn't get random views. They want those random views. They want those people who just put out nonsense.
Definitely.
But look no further than KMZ Reports and the Scopee Awards, SCOPEE. That's the direction Periscope is going. That is the direction Periscope is going. And it's all the trash, the trailer trash, in one convenient spot. And they all make believe that, oh, I'm so famous. I have 4,000 followers on Periscope, and oh my God, I'm so famous. As one person said, I'm a big deal on here. You're talking to the self 12 people every effing day. Are you really a big deal? For the Flash, why do you have to lie to yourself so much? What is this notion about you having a Periscope with 1 million views? If you really had a Periscope with 1 million views, don't you think 1% of that million would go over to your YouTube channel or go over to your Instagram and subscribe? Where are these people? Oh, that's right. They're computer-generated accounts. And obviously Periscope doesn't want to hear me say that bots are illegal to buy and to sell here in New York State. They don't want me to certainly say that. Exactly. That's what they want. They want that. They want people to dark scope. They want people to, you know, like this soap, you know, like, listen, there are some viewers and there are some broadcasters, there are wash women on there. Grown adults who are in their 60s. Wash women. And then they go, oh, well, it's different on YouTube. Well, you know what? Languish over there, because you know what? You're obviously not serious about what you're doing. This is just a hobby for you. For me, personally, when I do these live streams, this is one, honing in my own craft of being a tour guide and a storyteller, but two, I get to bring you guys along on the ride. And this is what makes it fun. This is what keeps me doing what I'm doing. But if you want to go and lie to yourself and be like, oh, I got 1.2K in the room, and oh, I'm a big deal on here. Yeah, okay, sure. Again, a person with 2,000 subscribers has the same amount of visibility as a person with 73,000 subscribers on Periscope. If you have 10,000 subscribers here on YouTube, advertisers are coming to you. Advertisers are coming to you. It's real money. Now, if you have 10,000 subscribers on Periscope, you might as well have 10. It's no different. It's no different. So for everyone, I say, continue to lie. Everyone on Periscope, continue to lie to yourselves. But some of these people on there, they're wash women, and like grown adults. There have been people who have blocked me, and then I find out what they're doing, and it's like they're exactly, Jan. And this is the whole point of live streaming, is that it is a vehicle for me to take you guys here to New York and to go up to the top of the World Trade Center and look at the view and watch the sunset and have, you know, and I don't care. It says was it 7 people in here right now? It says that's great. That's 7 actual people who want to be here. Okay, I go over there to the other app, and I'll get like 30 or 40, but 7 people are commenting. I guess that's what they want. They want to lie to themselves. They want to lie to themselves. That's what they want. They want to lie to themselves. This is why I look at advertisers who, like, I feel bad for the advertisers. Okay. Oh no. Gotta have to send my friend a message. I'm sending my friend a message. Gotta DM him. But I have more integrity. I have too much integrity to languish on a platform that really doesn't care about their broadcasters and their viewers. You know? Let me tell you I gotta tell you some more brass tacks. Let me get some more hard truths. So now let's talk about the old man on the roof, Mr. Ronald Waxman. Here's Ronald Waxman That was my thing that I was saying, Jan. That's why I think they kicked me off. I was saying that they were finding ways to either not pay people out in Super Hearts or deleting accounts to keep the Super Heart money. I think that's their new approach. They get somebody very controversial, like Ronald Waxman, somebody who could garner a halfway decent audience, but the key is to collect Super Hearts. And then, especially for these people who trash talk, then they find that one reason to eliminate their account or not pay them the Super Hearts, and they keep all the money. That's their MO. It's a scam. And I'm not pissed off about the broadcasters. I'm pissed off about the people who bought the Super Hearts to begin with, because they're lying to you. Like I always said, if you want to really support your broadcasters, don't buy Super Hearts. Go to their PayPal. Go to their Patreon. If they're on YouTube, go give them a super chat. But this Super Heart nonsense, it says in the fine print that the Super Heart value is based on the broadcaster. Just say favoritism. That's what it is. It's favoritism. So I may not get as much money as Sonam might get or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, stupid me. I'm going outside and showing you guys. I should be in my room all day reading books with a little bar on the top of the screen with a goal. Nonsense. Listen, I'm not here. While I love all the super chats and I love all the PayPal donations and I love all that stuff, and it only fuels these broadcasts even more, I am not here fundamentally to make money. I have a job. I have a job. I'm actually getting paid right now. God is good. I'm getting paid right now as I sit inside the beautiful Oculus right here, right now. But yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was a step up to be favorites. Exactly. It was a setup to be a favorite on Periscope. Yes, it is. Yeah, because you're the sacrificial lamb. If you don't say the right thing, if you don't toe the correct line, then you're out, baby. And I was always on the outs Periscope. Like that one time when they featured me and I went off on that Laura and Nikki Live people, which they should be embarrassed about people like Laura and Nikki Live, because how do you have an even playing field when somebody does 9 broadcasts and goes from 0 to gold, and the badges, it's like another thing. It's like nonsense. I love it when people put in their Twitter profiles like they're a gold level Periscoper and all that, you know? And it's like, I was a featured broadcaster on Periscope. What the hell does that mean? Nobody knows what Periscope is. So how is being a featured a broadcaster, saying that you're a featured broadcaster on Periscope, what is the real value of that? What does it really mean? And here you have people like Laura and Nikki Live come out, and the only reason why they got promoted so much is because they were a part of BuzzFeed. Now, and they didn't like that I said that, yes, these people have a whole team. They had a team behind these 2 girls have a whole team of people behind them, right? They even have a guy who follows me on Twitter just to talk smack about me. And a guy who's getting paid to follow me on Twitter just to talk smack and be like, well, I'm a bully. And then he comes, oh, I'm a bully. I'm like, yes, I am. When I see BS going down, yes, I am the biggest bully around. Life is too short for BS. Life is too short for that. And you have people out there busting their ass. Susie Berlin. Here's a great example. Susie Berlin, fantastic broadcaster from Boston. She did how many broadcasts every day, and she only just now became a gold level Periscoper? She was silver for like forever. And only now? She did a broadcast every morning on your app for 3 years. And somebody like these 2 girls, like Laura and Nikki Live, come out of the blue, go from nothing to gold in a matter of 8 broadcasts or 6 broadcasts. And here you have somebody who actually gives a shit about the platform, who is loyal to the platform, and just now they finally promote her to golds. Okay? Look at what happened with Sandy Choi. Sandy Choi would go on Periscope, play her music, do her thing, and she constantly complained about being bullied. And guess what she did? She said, you know what? I had enough. I'm out. And she went on. Now she's doing her thing. God bless her. I would love to know what she's doing. I hope to reconnect with her sometime soon. But look at the loyalty there. There was no loyalty. And he had a person who was putting out good content. Periscope is only in it for the short term. They only want drama. They only want people talking smack about. They only want a Ron Waxman. That's what they want. They want a Ron Waxman. So many great broadcasters gone. If they were smart, they would really cherish and foster people like Sandy Choi, people like Susie Berlin. I hope Susie Berlin comes over here to YouTube, to be quite honest. I am. We are going to hook up. We are hooking up next week, Dave. Me, Joey, Duty Run. I think we're all going to get together one day. And we're gonna paint the town colors. So we will hang out with Nabul. We will. Because Nabul's been with me here on YouTube also. And he's now also here on YouTube. And it's sad because it started on Periscope. But now the next chapter begins. Like, I was thinking about how many people... Exactly. You have to ask, why is he still on the platform, you know? Because they want the drama. And again, and then the other thing about people on Periscope, or what they want on Periscope, is this whole perceived influence thing, where people think that they're much more influential than they actually are. This is where I get back to the point of having 2,000 subscribers having the same reach as somebody with 73,000 subscribers on Periscope. It's like this misperceived image of influence, and they think that people are actually like caring. And again, like the people who have approached me to sponsor me, it's like a dog chasing its tail. No matter how many new subscribers you get, you're always talking to the same people. And most likely, a lot of those new subscribers that you have on Periscope are people you've probably blocked in the past, or people who have changed their names. So you're still talking to the same 12 people. This is a complete circle jerk. There is no real growth on there. And the simple fact that somebody like Ron Waxman has been on the platform for so long doing what he's doing, that is what Periscope is people like Ron Waxman. Periscope is Ron Waxman, and Ron Waxman is Periscope. Okay? That's what it is. Calling everyone phonies and Nazis and losers and hypocrites and all that. That's Periscope. That's what you get. That's what you get on Periscope. That's what you get. And that's what they want. They don't want people who actually give meaningful content on there. And for the people who are giving meaningful content, you're just wasting your time lying to yourselves. Exactly. And they come back 3 minutes later with a new account saying, "Oh, why did you block me?" That was probably one of my favorite things whenever I'm on Marty 888 NYC's broadcasts. Whenever I join Marty up in Midtown, there's inevitably one or two people say, "Why did you block me?" And it's like, why do I need to give you an answer why I blocked you? Why do you deserve an answer? You must have done something to piss me off to the point where I blocked you. Now, why you gotta ask me why I blocked you? Look at your own actions. I don't block people by just to block people. Now, people will perceive it that way, and if they perceive it that way, then they're just as retarded as the next guy. They're just as dumb. And that's the thing. People on Periscope, I hate to say this, a lot of viewers on Periscope, they're dumb. They're retarded. They're on the short bus. People who don't pay attention. People who don't listen. People who don't read a title of a broadcast. They just come. I can literally title a broadcast, "Watching the Christmas Tree in Rockefeller Center." Where are we? What are we doing? You obviously didn't read the title. I don't get that problem here on YouTube. It's the funniest thing. I don't get that problem over here. I don't get people asking me what the time is You know how many people ask what the time is over there on Periscope? Like, what the hell is that all about? What time is it? Get a effing clock. That's what you get over there. They do it for intention because they don't know how to communicate. And that's half of the people, that's half of the viewers that are on Periscope, is they're on there for attention. They could care less about what you're doing on there as a broadcaster. They could care less. They could care less. I could be up at the top of the World Trade Center showing you guys an amazing view, and somebody will still say, are we in Dubai? Or what are we doing? You could have the most structured broadcast. You know, that's why I love doing the radio show, because the radio show really forced and really shed a light on the people who just don't pay attention, who are there for their own attention. Exactly. Who cares what time it is? The sun is out. That's all you need to know. The sun is out. But these are people who are like that guy Mauricio who was on my last Periscope. Did you see what happened? If you guys were in that Periscope, my very, very last Periscope, you had that guy Mauricio. I was explaining something. I was explaining about something. I forgot what. I was in the middle of explaining something, and out of nowhere, he throws out a comment. Have I ever met any NYPD detectives? It was so weird and so random, and it was like, wow, he is really in his own little world. You remember when Mauricio came on the radio show and he tried to change the topic to the horrible earthquake and volcano that was going up, and we were in the middle of the broadcast. We're in the middle of the broadcast playing music, and he's commenting in all bold letters, hey, wake up, there's a volcano and earthquake going on. And then he even, on my last broadcast, he goes, oh, that was a fun game show you did in 2018. And it's like, I did the radio show the day before. Where the F were you? Oh, that's right, you were watching something else. You know, these people don't pay attention. People like that, I don't care. We could all get a little inappropriate once in a while. But when people consistently behave like that, you got to begin to ask yourself, are you trolling me? Are you playing games with me right now? This is what I ask myself. Listen, we're all human. We all make mistakes, right? We are all human. We all make mistakes. But when somebody consistently behaves in a pattern, and I remember all my viewers. I really do. The viewers who really matter to me and who really care, I remember all you guys. And the best live streamers in the world remember their viewers. And when I see patterns happen, I call you out on that. And if you don't like that, then you have to really take a look at yourself and ask yourself, what are your priorities when somebody's calling you out on your BS and you want to just turn it around on the person who's calling you out on the BS? Do you just want to behave like a child and... It's a joke. So now let's talk about Ron Waxman. So Ron Waxman makes, as we all know, folks, Ron Waxman makes everything about himself. So here you have, and by the way, if you're now following Rob Braxman Music, Rob Braxman Tech here on YouTube, you want to give him a follow because he's giving you some amazing information on how to keep yourself safe on the internet. An amazing, amazing resource. He's making edited videos. He is going to go places here on YouTube. Believe me when I say that. But now he did that Periscope where he tagged me. And the title of the Periscope was, Dutch Moz is right. They're recording all your comments. Ron Waxman thought that was all about him. Oh, I wish one day you'll make a broadcast tagging me in it. Why would I want to tag you in a broadcast when you don't talk about anything but nonsense? Get the hell out of here. Absolutely, Jan. People. So now he made it all about himself. And guess what? Now Rob Music wants nothing to do with Ron Waxman. He wants nothing. He's like, okay, well, you know what? Let him be over there. Let him be over there in his stupid on the roof doing the same old shit. Talking about the same old backwash. Oh, was it Andy Roddick backwash? And let's talk about the Shorty Awards now. The Shorty Awards. the biggest scam on the internet. Actually, the Shorty Awards may be a bigger scam than the Scopie Awards. How about that? So the Shorty Awards does not show you the best on the internet. It's favoritism. It's who they think could promote the Shorty Awards more. It's not about the Shorty Awards promoting actual content creators. It's about who could promote the Shorty Awards. And again, perceived influence. It's perceived influence. So last year's list of people who are live streamers of the year, and honestly, the person who won live streamer of the year, I never even seen that person, watched that person, and guess what? That person doesn't even live stream. But there are people who do live streams down in Florida, at the Disney parks, out in California, who garner literally hundreds of thousands of views in an hour, in a day, you know, over the course of 2-3 hours. And the Shorty Awards are promoting people that maybe have a couple of hundred people in an hour. Exactly. In the end, right, Jan? You really do feel stupid in the end. See, I think the Shorty Awards nominated Ron Waxman last year because they needed a hook. They needed a kind of antagonist to make the audience watch and to become engaged in an awards ceremony that really nobody knows about. How funny was it last year on the Shorty Awards? You had that one guy, I forgot, he was like a beauty blogger or something like that, and he's on stage accepting his award drunk as a skunk, saying, no, you guys are all losers here because we're not famous people, we just believe with they're famous people. I know, who can vote on every day with 7 platforms and win? Exactly. And that's what it was in the end. Who knows half of those people? Half of those people I never heard of. Half of those people I never even heard of. And I still haven't heard about these people. These people are where are these people? Who are these people? They're not influential people, because I could show you channels here on YouTube that are much more influential and they're not winning awards. They're just doing their live streams, they're doing their broadcasts, and they're focusing on their content. Not vanity, not becoming part of a tribe or a clique. They care about their people. And in the end, that's what really matters. Do you care about your viewers or do you care about yourself? I care about my content and my viewers. Me personally. This is why I was so hard on Periscope for the last year. I don't want to give you guys nonsense and crap. Hold on, guys. I gotta plug you guys in. Let me come over here. Let me come over, y'all. But yeah, who wins those awards? Who are the people winning the awards? People who aren't really famous. People who have no influence. You were surprised when he was nominated and realized, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Perceived influence. Folks, there we go. Perceived influence. I gotta plug you guys in ASAP now. My battery is dying. I want to keep going here. I want to keep ranting with all of you guys. This is like my first real YouTube rant. All right. Come on, battery. Yes. How much? Ooh, I got 3 bars on this. I could be here for hours now. All right. Like, I looked at the people who were nominated for Live Streamer of the Year. I was like, I never heard of these people. I heard of one. Other than Ron Waxman, I heard of one. And I actually collaborated with the guy. How funny is that? And he cares about his content. If you're on Facebook and you ever follow the Urbanist, Ariel Vera, give him a follow. He cares about you, the viewer, and he cares about creating good content. He knows that live streaming is the future. But like Ron Waxman, really? Ron Waxman is somebody who is up for a Shorty Award? A Shorty Award nominee. Wow. Wow. There are a couple of scopers now who I'm waiting to hear from. And if I don't hear from a couple of these people in the next few hours, there is no help. There is no me helping them. There is no me knowing them. There is no me knowing them. There is no me helping them. There is no camaraderie there. It's like, who are you? What? You're a Periscope person. You're not an actual person. You're a Periscope person. Periscope people have no loyalty other than Periscope. I gotta keep my mouth shut. They're gonna kick me off the app. All right. I have too much integrity. I have too much integrity to be loyal to a thing that's not loyal to me. Exactly. He's a very narcissistic nobody. He's a very narcissistic nobody. I mean, you know, he's a soccer agent. If I was his client, I would be embarrassed for him to represent me. Now, does he fight for his clients? He probably does. Look at that temper. But again, I have too much integrity to live life as an asshole. I may be an asshole at times, but that is only to kind of clean the freaking palate. And I want people who care. You know, when you look at the people who watch Ronald Waxman's broadcasts, what you're seeing is people you're seeing people who have new accounts every other day, people who change their names, you know? And yes, the people who are staying silent, shame on them. The broadcasters who are staying silent, and you know who you are, especially one in particular who was in Jamie's broadcast. And I was like, wow, she was in Jamie's broadcast. She found out. No DM, no nothing. Okay. Y'all are shining like diamonds. Exactly. We're all HA from time to time, yeah. We're all AWOL from time to time, yes. I live in New York. I'm so lucky to live here. Yeah, exactly, Dave. I live in New York City. I'm blessed. I have a rent-controlled apartment. I'm blessed. I'm married to a beautiful woman. I'm blessed. That 2-week break from social media was the best thing I ever did in like the last few years. It felt like detox. It was like detox. But coming back was just as fun. Coming back is just as great. Because I know I miss you guys, and I know you guys miss me. And I want to get out there and do more fun stuff for you guys, you know? We got to ride the ferry. We got to ride the cyclone. We got to ride the Wonder Wheel. We got to, you know, we got to go up to the museums and watch the fireworks on the beach. It's not about me being like, oh, he's abusing me. All right. Like when Advin and Vicky Winters attacked me. I did one broadcast. That was it. When you know what I love too? I love the people who were in who did that broadcast again? I am blessed, and I'm unplugging was the best thing I could have done. But I love the people who were in Classic J Lib's broadcast on Periscope, and you had Elena wishing me death. And then there were people who were in there that are always in my broadcasts. Mandel, Marcus, this is for you. And you're in there, and then you're going to come into my broadcast and try to be my friend? Are you kidding me? You were in a broadcast where somebody wished me death. You could have said something and kind of defended me, but instead you just chose to stay silent. And now you're going to come in my broadcasts and be my friend? You're not welcome here anymore. And then I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy for calling you out, Marcus, on that. I'm the bad guy for that. That's Periscope. That's Periscope for you. That's why, right? Rockaway Taco, Governor's Island, Prospect Park, Cannonball Park. We go all over, baby. That's right. Oh, I gotta go to Rockaway Taco. Cannot wait to go to Rockaway Taco again. Cannot wait to go to Governor's Island again. Cannot wait to go to Prospect Park again. I love taking you to those places. I taught you guys a Subway, exactly. I actually, I think it was Deanna and her husband, who was a fairly new viewer here on YouTube. You know, I made New York seem not as scary to them, and now they're going to come out here for their vacation. You know how much that means? You know how much that means to me? That means a lot to me. And this is what keeps me doing what I'm doing. Because it is a treat to show you guys this great place. And it's fun to make it less scary, a little bit more. I try to simplify it. if I can, you know? Cliff notes. That's the power of live streaming, not talking smack about people and oh, I'm the number one, and you know, there is no being number one at anything anymore. There's a gajillion other people doing the same thing you're doing. They may not be here in New York. They may be something. The carousel. That's right. We gotta do Jane's carousel. We gotta do Jane's carousel. We gotta do the sea glass carousel. We gotta do all that, and we're gonna do all that. But if being number one on an app that nobody knows about is talking smack about people on a rooftop every night at 2 a.m, and that's what makes you influential and a Shorty Award nominee, then you know what? Count me out. I don't want to know about the Shorty Awards. I don't want to know about the Scopie Awards. I don't want to know about any of these nonsense awards where they're trying to create a vibe and influence where there is no vibe. There is no vibe and no influence. The vibe is making money off the backs of the viewers, misleading them, and the influence is just for their little webcast. That, you know how many people watch the Shorty Awards webcast? This is a true story. You know how many people watch the Shorty Awards webcast? I think it was like 200 people. Wait, I thought they were all influential. Why is there only two? More people watch the Tour Guide Awards. There's a Tour Guide Awards here in New York City for the Big Apple, the Big Apple Tour Guides, the greeters, the Association of New York City Greeters and Tour Guides. There was over a couple of thousand people watching that live broadcast here on YouTube than over there on Periscope watching the Shorty Awards. What does that make you think about the Shorty Awards? Oh, that's right. Nobody knows about them. There she is, Jamie. Everyone follow Jamie G if you're not following her already. And everyone on replay, I want you to click the 3 dots to the right of her name. Give Jamie a follow. We got to get Jamie to at least 1,000 subscribers here. Jamie, you did not have to do that last night. And I really do appreciate you doing that last night. And if they took down your channel, I'll be the first one to fight for you and to really complain very much loudly here on YouTube and on Twitter. Exactly. This is the thing. When you make good content, anyone will follow you anywhere. Your viewers will follow you anywhere. If you have a good message and you stay on message, they will follow you anyway. They will follow you anywhere. This is why I love it when people have a hard-on about Periscope. Well, it's like, oh, I can't do anything else. I have to do it on Scope. Well, you know what? Languish over there. Continue to lie to yourselves over there. Because they don't care about you. Yeah, exactly. You know, put your content here. Jamie, if you want to play background music and talk to the people, do it on Twitch. But do your good stuff here on YouTube. Believe me, it's only beginning. It's only going to get better here on YouTube for broadcasting. They're really pushing live, and this is the spot to be. It's a little bit more technical than Periscope, but that little bit of technicality goes a long way in quality for the audience as a broadcaster, and for you and your audience and your followers. The quality goes a long way, and you know, for the people who are, you know, they get too subconscious. You know, like, listen, I have 8 people in here right now, it says, but these are 8 engaged people. I think only one person hasn't commented out of the 8. Because they're scared. They're taking notes down on pen and paper. Listen, if that's what Jamie, this is what Periscope has become. Have you seen the Scopie Awards? Have you seen the Scopie Awards? That's where Periscope is going. New Amsterdam, Highline Park, Central Park, Water Taxi. Actually, it all continues here on the YouTube. So, I mean, the Scopie Awards, that is where Periscope is going. All the white trash, not even white trash, all the trailer trash in one spot. Me too. Jamie, that was the only reason why I was on Periscope to begin with, or staying on Periscope was people like you and all the other beautiful people who are viewers and fellow broadcasters. But again, the people who are staying silent about what happened to me yesterday, it's going to speak volumes. So again, I want to give a shout out to Jamie. I want to give a shout out to Big Jaddy Judo, to M Tends to Travel, to Marty, to Mary, to Nabul, I mean, all the broadcasters have come out, and you guys know who you are. You've either JS Scope, all you people who have commented, who have liked, who have retweeted some of the tweets that have been coming out. You guys are showing me that you guys actually care about me as a human being. Now, the people who are staying silent, who aren't saying anything, your silence is deafening, and you're telling me that you're more loyal to an application that's not loyal to you as a broadcaster. And I have no use for you in my life. I know you're a loyal viewer, Dawn. I know you're a loyal viewer. Lainey out there in the UK, it's all good, but you've been following me for a few years. Awesome. It's all good. You can always chill out in the background, you know. I've been here on YouTube since 2006. So I have been here for a very long time. For the asshats that say that Periscope made me, no, sorry. I've been doing media. I've been making media. I've been making videos since 2002, long before Periscope. And exactly, if that could happen to me, it could happen to anyone, broadcaster and viewer alike. Everyone should be concerned. I think you know what I think it is, Jamie? I didn't kiss enough ass. I did not kiss enough ass, or I wasn't controversial enough. I was like right there in the middle. I was telling Periscope all their shortcomings and making it very apparent, like putting a bright light on it. But I was also doing content that you could sell to marketers, and that advertisers can come to you and be like, yeah, you know, it's PG-13, you know, babies can't watch it, but, you know, a young teenager could watch it, and they don't have to worry. You know, what they're going to learn about how tall the World Trade Center is? They're going to learn about the Hudson River or the East River or Central Park or something like that? They didn't like that. I don't think Periscope liked that. They want people like Ron Waxman on their platform. They want people like all the people involved with the Scopie Awards. And if that's where Periscope is going, the Scopie Awards, for all the asshats who have sent me Twitter messages, I'm going to go after the Scopie Awards now. I'm going to go after the one, I don't want to call him a redneck or something like that, but I want to go after the one idiot trailer trash person who has put together such a nonsense award ceremony. Really? You got to have an award ceremony about people who made fun of people pooping on themselves, or who made parody songs about killing their cats? Is that really fun? Is that really content? Is doing a dark broadcast? Is that really content? The Scope of the Year, last year's Scopie of the Year was a couple who I've never heard of dancing in the middle of Times Square with a bad internet connection. Is that quality content? These people are famous in their own brains, and they really do think they're famous. I'm not famous. I'll be the first to tell you, I am not famous. All I am is a broadcaster who likes to broadcast live to people. Yes, I know you never heard of such a thing, Jamie, but check it out, because it's an eye-opener. Exactly, that's the thing. I tell it like it is. I don't want to BS you people. You people have decided to let me in to your lives on your TV or your tablet or on your computer. You guys have welcomed me into your brains, if you will, and you're actually here listening to me talk to you guys. I don't want to bullshit you guys. I don't want to BS you guys. You guys have been and are too good to me. Now, the Scopie Awards, SCOPEE, 2 E's at the end. The Scopie Awards is all the trash on Periscope in one place. I maybe know about 2 people who are on there. That guy Yeti, you know, all the people who went after Joe Simon back in the day, they're all there. You know, like Wanda Probe says, you know, you have this toxic circle of people. That's the Scopie Awards. All these toxic people who think they're famous, talking trailer trash, talking about other people, and then they're doing like dark scopes back and forth, and they're battling. Ooh, they're battling. What are we, in high school? We gotta battle each other? Bloody hell. Oh, I know, Lainey. I know, Lainey. Hopefully Marty comes here to YouTube also. I want Marty to come over here to YouTube. I know he's very loyal to Periscope. I don't blame him for being loyal. Put a lot of time into it. But I hope one day he'll see the light and come over here. You know, like I said, you know, if Periscope dies, let's say. Good to see you, Meg. I appreciate that. You know, I'll say this. Yeah, the toxic people, it's a toxic circle. And these people reinforce their own behavior. These people reinforce their negative behavior. And they love it. People love watching it. People love watching it on the sidelines. I think that's what Periscope wants. That's what Periscope wants. They want a toxic environment where people are doxing other people. And people, you know, like you had that guy Shipped who made, what, how many, like 100 accounts he made? You know, it's like the woman who was well, I want to say bullying me, but she was harassing me on Twitter. There was this woman who was harassing me on Twitter during the whole Joe Simon thing back in the day, and this woman had 22 Twitter accounts. She had 22 Twitter accounts, and when I blocked her on one, she will come to me on another. And no, don't be. Meg, don't be sorry I lost the Super Hearts. Don't be sorry I lost the Super Hearts. Don't be sorry about that. Don't be sorry about that. The Super Chat here, I have already made 3 times the amount of a Super Chat here on YouTube than I ever have over there on Periscope with the Super Hearts. So don't be sorry about that. I feel bad for you guys who have given me Super Hearts because you guys were thinking you were giving me that money when you were in reality giving Periscope money. You remember Shipped? You remember Shipped, Tabby? Good to see you. You remember Shipped? He had over 100 Periscope accounts, and he kept on making more because he didn't care what he was doing. Those are the people they want in their ecosystem. They want people like that. They want people like the Bob Covs making view bots and making, you know, all these stupid hearts and all that, all the fake bots. This is what they want. That's what they want. They want the Ron Waxmans. Yeah, they do. They do you dirty and they profit off. They figure out a way. They figure out a way to not pay you in the Super Hearts. This is why they want controversial people. This is the thing. This is why they want controversial people. So they gain a halfway decent following. Everyone starts watching and retweeting and sharing. And then they open up the Super Hearts. They start to collect the money. They start to get the Super Hearts. And then next thing you know, they're like, oh, you were being too controversial. And then they kick you off the platform and they keep all the money. That's what my wife said, Tabby. My wife said that this morning. Periscope does not deserve you. And I agree. My wife, and I woke up this morning, Tabby. I woke up this morning and it was like a weight was lifted off me. I felt so free. I felt light. I felt like, you know, like exactly, or they don't pay you super hard. Exactly. I felt this big emotion come out when I woke up this morning. And exactly, that's right, the Jerry Springer syndrome. Exactly. Jan, you don't have to explain that because I'm pretty sure Jamie understands that and knows that. But you're too nice to explain. You don't have to explain yourself because you've been a good viewer, Jan. You have been always a good viewer. And me and Jamie know that. But I tell everyone, don't buy Super Hearts anymore. Give them all to that one person who you like, and that's it. Because that's the only way they're making their money right now. That is the only way they're making their money right now. It's off of these Super Hearts. The only way. And they're figuring out new ways to not pay people and all that stuff. Good to see you. What's that there? Miami Heat. Hello. Welcome. Just sitting here in the Oculus. Yep, no more hard. Don't buy Super Hearts, folks. If you wanna support your favorite broadcaster, Jamie has a Patreon. Become Jamie's Patreon. Even for $1 a month, you could be Jamie's Patreon. It's amazing. Exactly, right, Jamie? That's the other thing. Those are other people who they want. They want people who beg for Super Hearts. That's what they want on there. Exactly, Dave. And listen, I always say anyone could be popular on any platform. It's just what are you bringing to it, and what is Jamie bringing? She brings value to the viewer. For me, she brings value to me. I'm in my office right now in the Oculus. Jamie is bringing you value. Jamie is bringing you, you know, and people on the outside who don't really understand what we do or who want to focus on the negativity, they don't understand what people like me and Jamie do. You know, oh, well, he's showing a sunset. Oh, she's showing some cows. The way I see it is, wow, Jamie is showing some cows and an awesome sunset, and all these people are in the room having a good time, enjoying themselves, having a good community and conversation with like-minded people. This is what it's about. Bienvenue, Nebul, bienvenue. And Mary's in the house. Good to see you, Mary. It's the truth, Jamie. This is the truth. I only speak the truth. People who want to troll don't understand the kind of broadcasts me, Jamie, and Nebul do. They don't. They don't. Because all they want is people trash talking about other people. There is a lot of time and work involved as well. Absolutely. Yeah, Jamie never asks for super hearts. You got to go live. You was going live on YouTube. Awesome. I love the nature walks. I love it when Nebul. I got to catch Nebul live when he does the ferry and all that. I mean, it's beautiful. That's the kind of stuff I love. But I think Periscope rather have people like KMZ Reports and the Scopy Awards of nobodies talking about like Big Keem. What is the allure of Big Keem? I'm still trying to figure it out. Absolutely, Meg. I appreciate that. What is the allure of Big Keem? What does he offer you as a viewer? What does somebody like Fem Yoga Taylor offer you as a viewer? Not much. Not much. It's really all about them. They're really just offering you an insight about their own narcissism and their own nonsense, and people think that they're a part of it all of a sudden by joining the broadcast. And ooh. We're also going to talk about this one person who nobody knows about. Oh my God, good luck with the procedure. Good luck with the procedure there, Winky. Be well, my friend. That's what you thought too, right? Yeah. That's what a lot of us thought. I'm still trying to figure that out. This is the thing, I always try to bring added value. I always try to add value to you, the viewer, and to you, my fellow broadcasters, because we're all in this together. And if we could be a nice little corner, a nice little corner of the internet with our little community, I don't care how small the community is, we just have a nice group of people who will support each other. That's all I want, and that's all I could ask for. That's all I could ask for, and I'm grateful for it. Exactly. No, she came off, Fem Taylor Yoga. She's a narcissist, and she's not really offering you, the viewer, any kind of value. What is she offering you? She's going to eat a bowl of pasta with a view bots in her broadcast. You know what, though? You know what, Jan? At least Big Keem, that was probably the only real content he's ever created, was going out in a hurricane. That was probably the only real content he ever created. That's actual content, going out in a hurricane. I'll give him that. But then, what is he doing the other 80% of the time? He's sitting on his bed talking about people who you have never met, never heard before. But then people get all vested interests in this nonsense. Oh, we're gonna talk about these people who I've never heard of. And oh yes, I don't like that person, even though I never met him and only heard about him through Big Keem. Good to see you, Maria. Welcome. I'm just ranting. I'm just ranting here. God is good. God is good. God is so good. God is good. God makes his way for everything. And I don't care what God you believe in. You can even be an atheist. You believe in energy? All right, the energy is good. How about that? God always makes a way. Always. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. I see this as an opportunity. I see this as the next chapter beginning, and it only gets better from here. It only gets better from here. There's only one way to go, and that is up. Exactly. Me too, Mary. Me too. But like I said, I woke up this morning, and it was like a weight was lifted off of me, and I felt so awake and alive and grateful, and it was like a runner's high almost. Like I woke up this morning and I was wide awake, and you know, I was in the shower thinking about stuff, and then I'm seeing all the people overnight while I was sleeping who reached out to me. You know, people like Nebul and Jamie and Big Daddy Judo, and even I was shocked. Like JS Scope really tweeted about it. Wow, I was shocked that JS Scope tweeted about what happened to me. But the people who actually care about me as a human being, who I think of as human beings, are really stepping up. And these people I really am grateful for. It's the people who are staying silent, who I've met in person. You are the people who, in the end, I will judge. And I will put judgment on you. And I don't care if you're loyal to an application that is not loyal to you as a broadcaster. The people who already know that who care about me, you guys have already reached out to me. There's literally like 1 or 2 people who I'm waiting for. And if I don't hear from them, then it's going to be like, well, you started watching Periscope in 2017 during hurricane season. Shipped in big keeps in. Yes, they were. They were exploiting the situation. Absolutely. I know, and you know, I can't believe you did that, Jamie. It was so amazing. But there was I'm not gonna say this person's name, but this person was in your broadcast, and I was convinced that they may come over and say, you know, and give me, you know, because they saw what they know the situation, and this person has not yet reached out to me. So it's and this person's a broadcaster, so. Oh, awesome. Good to see you, JC. Thanks for giving me your vote of confidence. Thanks for giving me your vote of confidence. You know? I'm waiting for literally it's 2 people who I'm waiting for now. I would love to name their names, but I'm not going to name their names because they should know who they are. And if I don't hear from them in the next 20 hours or whatever, by the end of the day, by the time I go to bed, when I wake up tomorrow, I will say to myself, these are Periscope people, and they don't care about anybody but Periscope. And thus, they have no place in my life. So when they come out to New York, I'm not going to hang out with you. Sorry. You're a Periscope person. You're loyal to something that's not loyal to you. We're going to do and see some amazing things there, Maria. The best is yet to come. I got so emotional when Jamie was doing her scope last night. I got emotional because I could really hear the frustration in your voice, and I could really hear the passion. Really, I heard the passion. The way you said, if this could happen to Dutch, it could happen to anyone. That really meant something to me. That really meant something to me. And it makes a decision to never go over there, even if they deleted my account by a mistake. It's just more reason not to go back. I have too much integrity for you guys to go back. You know, she was amazing. She was amazing, and I mean, Jamie, you did not have to do that. You did not have to do that. That was like stepping above and beyond. And who knows? You probably pissed off some people over there in San Francisco. So now they're watching you. I know you meant every word, Jamie, and I heard the passion in that. And I really thank you for that. Really thank you for that. Because you didn't have to do that. And you really are putting yourself on the line to do that. And I really do appreciate it. I know. I hope you pissed them off, too. I hope you pissed them off, too. I hope now, but this is what I love. This is what I want. I want that fear of God in them. I want that fear of God. I want them to fear the fact that all the halfway decent content creators are just going to leave one day, and they get left with the Ron Waxmans and all the idiots from the Scopie Awards. That's who they get. That's who they deserve. That's who will represent your brand now. Okay? That's who's going to represent your Periscope brand now. They should be embarrassed, to be honest. To kick somebody like me off the platform, but to let somebody like Ron Waxman on there, it speaks volumes. it speaks volumes. Because here's Ron Waxman on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, going after the biggest content creators here on the platform. These people who are being abused, thus go out and send Periscope emails saying, "What's up? You know, why are you letting this abuse happen?" And then he's still here. I mean, that speaks volumes. That speaks volumes on how they maintain and manage the app. It really is. It's trash. And if you sleep in the pig trough, you gotta wake up a little messy, and it is unbelievable. But you know what? It's funny because you know what? That's what they want. That's what they want. They want that. They want the quick. They want the quick one. You know what I noticed? This is what I noticed. So you have live streamers who do very controversial content, like people like Ice Poseidon, and Ice Poseidon has over 250,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and when he goes live, 15,000 people watch immediately, and you know there's 15,000 because the comments are flying. You can't keep up with the comments, and he does very controversial content. Now, because of that, he's always at risk of losing his channel and losing all the content he has created. So thus he walks a very fine line with abusing, random homeless people and doing just nonsense content, but people watch it. That's what Periscope wants. That's what Periscope wants. Exactly. And if I can't do the radio show, then what about The Flash and all the other people who DJ? And especially really The Flash. I guess The Flash was Kayvon's favorite, so they just let him do whatever. They let him do whatever he wants to do. And by the way, if The Flash is such a great content creator, why doesn't he show his face? I love these people who never, I have a couple of people here go after me all the time. They never show their face. What are you hiding? Why can't you show your face? If you're gonna live stream all the time, going off on people like me, why you gotta not show your face? Why can't you be a man and show your face? Exactly. He was very nasty. He was very nasty to Boop, very nasty to and Boop Fashionista. She just quit live streaming altogether. They love featuring The Flash with copyright music. He's so cool. He's wearing a helmet that blinks. He's such a man that he can't even show his face. He has to hide behind the facade of a character. And then he's getting 1 million hits. Yeah, okay, sure. 1.2K, over 1,000 people watching you, and only 15 people are commenting. Get the hell out of here. Again, continue to lie to yourselves. Continue to lie to yourselves. Because all you're fooling is yourself. That's all you're doing. You're just lying to yourself. That's all you're doing. Boop Fashionista, she had a big community, and she just gave it all up. It might be, if it's for the radio, it might be for the radio show, Louise, because technically I was breaking copyright, but they never gave me any answer. I have zero information about why they kicked me off. I didn't get an email or anything. They just kicked me off the platform. I know she's on Instagram, but she doesn't really post that much. I follow her here on YouTube. I know she follows me here on YouTube. I would love to see her broadcast again. But small-minded people like Ronald Waxman have too much face to show. You could tell Ronald Waxman that there's a much bigger fish to fry. Like Rob Music says, there's much bigger fish to fry, like Facebook and Periscope and Twitter selling your data to third parties and not telling you about it, where the data is going. But meanwhile, Ron Waxman makes everything about himself. And I know everyone plays music in the background. I know. Everybody plays music in the background. If they took me off for the radio show, then The Flash needs to go too. But you know what? They'll never get rid of The Flash because he makes too much. He makes too much money in the Super Hearts. He's a very ugly and a very narcissistic. I feel bad for him. I honestly feel bad for Ronald Waxman. He must live a very boring and insignificant life. Gotta do a short broadcast in Sancho Pay before going home? Awesome, I'll check that out. I gotta check that out. Yeah, I wish he would grow on YouTube, but you know, people, and yeah, exactly. Ronald Waxman is too jealous. But I think I hit a nerve with the Super Hearts, absolutely. By saying that it's a scam, which it is. So everyone follow Nibble. If you're not following Nibble, follow. He's gonna go live and show a beautiful view on the beach. Now let's go. Let me go home. Let's hop on the train. Let's hop on the train and go home. I think I said my piece. Everyone go watch Nibble once I grab my train here. But that's who they want on their platform, and I have no problem saying enjoy it. I'm going to bigger and better pastures. This is a blessing in disguise. This is the best thing they could have done for me. If anything, I'm ecstatic that this has happened. I'm absolutely ecstatic. Have a great day, Louise. Have a great day. So let's hop on the train, go home. We'll do this again tomorrow. Let's see what happens tomorrow, huh? Let's see what happens tomorrow. I appreciate that, Jan. That keeps me going. Exactly. Pissing off people is a good start. You got to shake them up. You got to shake them up. Listen, you can do all the good in the world. There'll still be somebody who gets pissed off by it. Punch the big guy. You got it, Meg. Oh, JJ. Yeah, you got it, JJ. Oh, thanks for loving the polar bear swim. We'll be out there again. Heading out hiking. Enjoy the hike there, Dave. Enjoy the weather. Heard it's beautiful down there. Maybe, Mary, I have been tempted. Yeah, it's better all around, Griff. It is. It is, and I ain't going nowhere, so. We got a tour group passing by here. Hold up the stairs. Got a tour group here.
Not run or walk while riding this escalator.
Oh, it's all good. Tabby, it's not too much to figure out. But I know I'm not going to be alone. I know I'm not going to be alone. You guys have already proved that. You guys have proved that in spades. For everyone who's come out, liking tweets, retweeting tweets, I appreciate it. You're more than welcome, Lainey. You're more than welcome. 4 minutes. We have 4 minutes. Absolutely. You're more than welcome, Dave. But, exactly old, and still nobody knows what it is. You know, that's probably the only thing I'm upset about. I lost a couple of periscopes I wanted to share, but it is what it is. But we'll ride the cyclone again. We'll ride the cyclone again and then some. You're more than welcome, Dawn. That's right. Hit the thumbs up, because for every thumbs up is 10,000 periscope hearts, a completely arbitrary number I made up. But I'm not accepting hearts anymore. Just a thumbs up helps me in the algorithm. Yeah, we'll be riding the cyclone. Hopefully on April 6th, we will ride the cyclone. And it will be fun. And we're gonna eat hot dogs and fried calamari, and we're gonna do ice cream. Sunday fun days are gonna come back. And then we have live music. Oh, got so much lined up for you guys. Live music is gonna be fun. If you go to my homepage here on YouTube, and there's a channel called Music of Curiosities. Make sure you follow them. because there's going to be a lot of really awesome live music coming up on there. That's right. Thank you so much, Winky. Thank you so much, Winky. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. You know, it was like, so I'll finish up with this one thought. I'll finish up with this final thought. Here in New York City, there was a prolific and very famous weatherman. His name was Bill Evans. And Bill Evans said some stuff that people didn't like on the morning newscast a couple of weeks ago. And he has disappeared from the New York City airwaves. Just like I have disappeared from Periscope, he has disappeared from the New York City airwaves after being on TV here in New York for the last like 30 years. He was the weatherman for me. He was the weatherman on 9/11. And unfortunately, he's not on WABC anymore. And he wasn't even allowed to say a goodbye. They literally did, what they did to me on Periscope, they did to Bill Evans on the WABC website. They completely erased him from existence. So I want to say solidarity with my favorite weather reporter of all time, Bill Evans, because he was the man for me. He was always the man for me. Very wrong, but you know what? When you piss off corporations, they kind of do everything a little bit heavy-handedly. They have images to maintain. They have images to maintain, and they don't care if you're collateral damage. And that's what I was. I was collateral damage on Twitter and Periscope. Who knows? I'm probably going to be shadow banned off of Twitter also. I'm probably going to be shadow banned off of Twitter also. Guaranteed. If I keep speaking out the truth, I will get shadow banned on Twitter also. Watch. Watch. Come on now. It's Christmas time. What? All right, guys. It was so much fun hanging out with you guys. It was so much fun hanging out with you guys. But from Cortlandt Street, there it is, from Cortlandt Street here in Lower Manhattan. This is Dutch Mouse signing off. Have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish your moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Mary, Griff, Winky, Jamie, I love you. Dawn, Jan, Lainey. Bye, guys. Carpe diem. Carpe diem. Carpe diem. Come on, phone. There we go. Bye, guys.